Some entertainment news. We were talking about Yellowstone. The rumor is that Kevin Costner is going to leave the show after this year, which would end it. Because I don't think they can do it without him.
I got to go make another baseball movie.
He says he's got so many projects he's directing now, he doesn't have time for Yellowstone, which is a huge success, of course. So they talked about a possible spinoff with Matthew McConaughey. Costner is also doing this. He has a home in Aspen, Colorado, that he will rent out, if you want it. Now, BB, I know you're a fan. $36,000 per night. $36,000. So
seems reasonable. Bring some couples with you, and it breaks it down a little bit.
That helps.
Split it up. Yeah, do it that way.
Does he get it on VRBO?
He's doing it on Verbo. Mm-hmm. It's a 6,000 square foot ranch, 160 acres, 12 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, 24/7 caretaker on site, like Biggie has. Baseball field out of Field of Dreams.
Of course.
Sledding hill, 3 hot tubs, and the view is incredible. Mm-hmm. All high-end appliances, Wolf Range.
I'll bet.
I mean, it's as good as it gets, but it is $36,000.
Short walk to the ski slopes.
And he's renting it. He is renting it out just so people can experience that.
I guess people pay that.
He loves that ranching lifestyle.
I didn't know that about him.
Who would? I mean, you'd have to be ultra wealthy to pay for something like that. But to say you've stayed in Kevin Costner's ranch,
you'd have to be ultra. If you've got that kind of money, you buy your own, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. Here's the other update. 2 more updates. Now, last week, Chris Demm missed this. We were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. They're re-releasing Titanic into the theaters on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
And James Cameron finally admitted, yes, DiCaprio would have fit on the piece of wood that held Kate Winslet in the movie. They did this whole long thing in a documentary, and Cameron finally said, okay, he could have gotten up there, but he wouldn't have wanted to risk it because that could have brought water upon both of them, and they both could have died. Mm-hmm. And so he was so chivalrous, he didn't want to get up there. Now, Dave said, this was Dave's joke. Dave's joke was, well, DiCaprio didn't want to be up there with her because she was over 21.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that joke.
Well, over 23.
That joke?
I didn't get that joke. You know why?
It's like a 30-year-old joke in Hollywood now.
Yeah. Yeah, because DiCaprio dates young women, okay?
Yeah, they never
That's
go
the
over
joke.
23.
So Dave said it. You weren't here. Dave said it. I looked at him and stared and said, what do you...
Biggie laughed.
Biggie laughed. And I fake laughed, like, because I knew it had to be funny.
He did.
But I didn't get the joke. I don't know why. I thought he was saying she was too heavy, like it was a weight joke.
23 stones.
I thought she was 23 stone. And I thought, no, but nobody's 23 stone.
Well,
that's
Biggie might be.
Well, because a stone is, what, 14 pounds?
14 or 15.
So 20, is you 23 stone? I said, she wasn't 23 stone. I looked at Dave like, how dare you? And then finally, it dawned on me. He had to tell me during the commercial break. He's like, he dates young women. I was like, oh, God, that's right. He does
That's
date
why
them.
he let go.
He let go because he didn't want to be with anybody over 23.
Dissolved into the water.
That's right.
Ever since that movie came out, that whole debate's been going on. Could he have fit? Could he have not fit?
Oh, yeah.
What you need to do, you need to email the director of Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
And say, we need a recount. You need to start that meme. We need a recount on the
That's
on the
right.
outcome.
That's
the
right.
Troublemakers beat the Barton
The Barton Bellas.
Yeah.
You're telling me the Troublemakers.
Listen to this.
This is not even the best part of the song. When the newcomer comes on and does magic, chills.
Oh, Benji?
Chill. Benji. When Benji does magic.
They sang as the ship went down.
I don't get it. All right, and I've always, my take on the DiCaprio would he have fit thing was that's a fun little debate for us to have online. But the fact that James Cameron is giving that any time is like, what are you doing? I didn't get it. But the rumor is DiCaprio is now dating a woman named Eden Polani, who is 19.
Hey, man.
Yeah, the
Pound
corners
that rock,
of the internet
huh?
are dragging him.
They're
Saying he's approaching pedo status because he's, what, 50?
Yeah, you gotta check their license.
He is 48. She is 29 years his junior, and she is 19.
Pound it. Pound that rock.
Wait a minute now. I can't pound that. I've got a son who's 17.
Well, he's going to want a drink, and he can't do it with her. You want a cocktail, sugar? I can't.
I don't get it.
2 more years.
I'll have a Jack and Coke and a Shirley Temple.
For the lady.
You have a Celsius back there?
Yeah. And she'll have a Sprite. Now, he says, or sources say they're not a thing. They just happen to be seated together at an event. But
Wink.
everybody's saying, yeah, they are. I mean, a lot of people are saying, oh, yeah, they're a thing. She's 19. He dabbles in the 24 and 25-year-olds. It was a short drop to 19.
When you see a lot of ladies out there talking about Leo on like podcasts or whatever, you see it on Instagram, and they're like, he hasn't aged very well. And
you don't think?
They say
don't
this.
think
The
so?
females seem to say that. A lot of females are in consensus that he hasn't aged as well as a Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt looks great.
Who was on fire.
Listen, when did I see Brad Pitt shirtless? When was that? What was the
Hollywood?
movie?
Fight Club 99?
No, more
Once
recent.
Upon a Time?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
He went up on a roof and took his shirt off.
Yeah.
And that's what made me want to go Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I saw it and thought, if he can at his age, which is
4
older,
short years later,
that's right.
you did for money.
And now I'm Mediterranean for money. That's what I'm calling myself. Med for
Med
money.
for money.
Med
Potential
for
of money.
That's right. And every day I take my shirt off and look in the mirror and hold in my gut and I press down on my love handles
Right.
to see what I want to look like. And it's like, okay, I'm getting closer. I'm getting
Press
closer.
them down or you pull them around the back?
I try both. I do both.
Like an apron.
Yeah. I go on the sides like this.
Your apron fat.
And press in, God, and then, man, yesterday at the gym we did this thing where you have to get down on all fours and do like a run in place. And every time it happens, my shirt's up around my teats.
Oh, yeah?
I just know everybody watching is just like, man.
What's that, going up the mountain? Is that what that's
It's
called?
mountain climber. That's
Yeah, mountain
right.
climber.
And you get down on all fours and we do it for like 30 seconds. And by 10 seconds in, my shirt just keeps working up and they're just hanging around my teats.
Yeah.
This is all sweaty.
Well, you got to
not
get
tuck in? I mean, is that,
I
I know that's
should.
not a great look at the gym.
I should do that.
Even that'll come untucked.
Sometimes it does, but it's
short
later.
tail.
It's later.
Well, you got to wear a sports bra.
Well, I've considered. I've considered.
It can
that.
go as far as it wants.
And I just always think to myself, oh, somebody's got to be seeing this, and
Everybody's seeing it.
That's my worst feature to my love handle and my chins. And every time I look in the mirror, I try to do. My mother used to always do that with her chin, and she told me never drink through a straw because it gives you lines around your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
But that was more for smokers. That's where they kind
True,
of
but
because they chain smoke back in the day. Women would chain smoke.
That's right.
And you'd get the cigarette.
Smoker lip.
Yeah,
smoker
lip. She said, "Don't drink through a straw; you get smoker lip."
Yeah. If you do it 24 hours a day.
I don't. I don't. I never do it.
Yeah, no,
and
don't.
if I do, I try to keep my lips pursed. You know,
you're nuts.
flattened out.
You look nuts doing that.
Just vanity. You try to look the best.
So
you
Brad
can.
Pitt's the guy out there. I think if you ask most women and put the two up against each other.
Do you think DiCaprio is a smoker because he's not aged well? Is that a case?
He has in the past. I
Yeah.
don't know what his status is now.
He probably vapes.
Probably right.
Definitely a vapor.
But,
Yeah,
Pitt
he definitely used to smoke. I know that.
Pitt is probably how many years older than DiCaprio? He's older than him, right? He's probably in his mid-50s.
He's probably
55?
about 53, 54,
And we
something
just
like
said DiCaprio is 48.
that. Yeah, I mean,
and
they're close.
Pitt, but, Pitt is, if he's 5 or 6 years older and he is aging better, I think you're probably right.
He's 11 years older.
Wow. How old is he?
If DiCaprio's 48, Pitt's 59.
He's that
almost
old.
Pitt is 59.
Yeah.
Remember, we have a professional colleague in the broadcasting business who went to college with him,
That's right.
and he and I are almost peers.
That's right. If Pitt is 59.
The ladies love him.
Oh, he looks great.
All ages.
You see him on that building in
Dude.
ripped, man.
Yeah.
At 59. That's what I'm going to be.
Yeah.
My new goal, this is long term, 6-pack at 60.
6 at 60.
6 at 60. I'd be med for 10 years.
Yeah,
It's going to
buddy.
happen. It's going to happen.
You can do it.
A 6-pack at 60.
That's a lot of couscous.
But quinoa. There's a lot of quinoa between me and that, I'll tell you. And Jennifer Lopez has clapped back on Ben Affleck's look at the Grammys. A lot of people said he looked miserable, and she told him, you have to smile, you look like you're having a better time, that kind of thing. She said, this is ridiculous. We had a wonderful time. He loved every moment of it. The camera just caught him when he was just sitting there.
I'm sure that does happen
You know it does. A lot of people used to tell me,
because they're madly in love, right? Those two.
yes. People used to tell me, have fun, smile. I don't want to smile. I'm sitting here. I'm enjoying it, but you don't have to smile the whole time.
You don't enjoy the whole evening. There might be parts of it that are.
Well, I mean, if you're just sitting there, it doesn't mean you have to
the
plaster
award
a
shows
smile
look like
on
a hassle sometimes. Those chairs don't look comfortable.
Well, she says that they loved every second of it.
Did he do anything? She was a presenter.
I don't know.
I don't know if he did anything or not. He was just a.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He was her arm
Just
candy.
a +1.
Maybe that's right. And one more update here on This is from last year's controversy. I was on it like a hawk on a rabbit. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach.
These two.
Still on it. They were fired from Good Morning
I
America.
saw that, I guess, during my convalescence that
Yeah.
they were let go from ABC.
We were wrong on that. We thought they'd come back after the first of the year, and apparently ABC was just like, they're not worth it. You know, they're not big enough stars, I guess, so they just let them go. Well, now a fourth ABC staffer has come forward to say, yeah, I had an affair with TJ Holmes also.
Damn.
Apparently he has
Golly.
had affairs with 4 staffers and Amy Robach now.
TJ making things happen.
Yeah.
It's the horniest network in town.
We're ABC.
4 of them. And she said senior Good Morning America executives often prey on young female colleagues, and there's a lot of hooking up and going on at ABC and Good Morning America.
Oh, what's Disney say about this?
Well, wait till Michael Strahan hears this.
Yeah.
Well, and but you talk about
And
some-
Robin Roberts.
And Robin Roberts, Michael Strahan gets word of this. Make some big changes over it.
Wonder what he'll say.
Oh, he's going to. Are you
We
kidding?
need to hire older staffers.
That's right. That's right. Unbelievable.